Everyone, today we are going to have a focus exercise workout session. It's just going to be focusing on the thighs. You don't need any equipment, so go ahead and grab your mat and I'll catch you in just a second. Welcome to your workout, everybody. So today we're going to focus on the thighs, the quads, whatever you want to call them. We're going to do some stretches and a couple of yoga style poses that are good to benefit the leg area and the hips and even the feet. So right now I'm just on my little tippy toes here, stretching out my toes, and that's a great exercise if you're just resting and you're just hanging out here and you just want to stretch your toes out. So first, let's go ahead and get on our flat feet here, and you're going to sit on top of your heels. We're going to do a hip extension. Also, your focus is going to be on these quads and those muscles lifting you up. So the first one, take your arms like this, and we're kind of balancing here, and we're just pushing up. So you're coming into this hip extension and then flexing it. Just do a few of these to get warmed up. We're not sitting all the way back on the heels just yet. We can do that in just a short minute here. So you can also take your head down lower to the floor and then come up. There are a lot of variations of this exercise and stretch. Okay, so now we're going to transition into what I like to call the ski jumper. So the ski jumper, you are going to sit back on the heels and then push up, again with this hip extension and the quad muscles activating, and you're using your arms to propel you. Really good quad builder. Just pumping the arms. And that's about 20 of those. And then we're just going to take a step forward and pulse into this. So this is a kneeling, lunging exercise. You're getting a good psoas stretch and extension here. Try not to let your front knee go above your toes. You want to keep that 90-degree angle. You don't want any hyper-extending. And then let's go ahead and switch the other foot out. And then bring that knee back. Now you have your toes curled under, so we can go into our thigh stretch from kind of an angled view. You're just leaning back or hinging back, whatever's comfortable on your knees. If you want to flatten your feet out, you can do that. So this is just a real focused workout. We're not really doing some heavy cardio today. So I'm doing singles right now. You can also cross your arms in front of your chest. Well, I haven't done the singles. The singles are you taking your hands and splitting them out. That was just the regular thigh stretch. Now we're isolating to one side. Do several of these. A modification is you can reach for your hip. You could just press your hand to your lower back if you're not comfortable going all the way down. So however far you want to reach, the hand is up to your flexibility and your comfort zone. Now we're going to take the hands together and reach back for the heels and tap, or tap the hips. Good. And then you're going to land into a camel pose. Again, you can untuck your toes and have a little bit of a shorter distance to travel. Look up to the ceiling or the sky. And then come back carefully and then take a seat. So now you're gonna sit in between your feet. So this is a hero pose. That's the back view. I'm just sitting with my feet out to the sides. The front view, you're sitting, you can bring your knees in closer or farther apart. So you're just kind of sitting on the floor. Your flexibility will depend here. So grab a cushion of some sort underneath you if you need an extra prop. And then we're gonna take this down lower to the floor. Really good thigh stretch. So you might come down onto your forearms. That might be the full distance that you want to go. Or if you really want to go low, take it all the way down to the mat, and then you can put your hands above your head and just hang out here and get a real deep stretch. Careful with your knees. This is not recommended for people with knee issues, but if you have the ability to do it and you're not resting on your elbows, take it all the way down and hold a couple of deep breaths here. Relax. And then push gently up onto your elbows. We're gonna come out of this slowly. Now we're coming back to our seated position. Scoot your knees in together, and we're gonna go into a malasana squat exercise. So now the knees are gonna come out wide. So you're coming down, 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 down. So settle into your malasana position. This is really good for a hip opener. Take your elbows and push onto the insides of your knees. This gives you a really good hip opener. And if you could sit here and you're hovering just above the floor. So if you don't like the distance to the floor, grab a pillow or yoga blocks. I'm a little stubborn. I don't always use my yoga blocks, but they're really good. And so from your malasana squat, we can do some reaches out to the side. Put your arm up and look out if you want to do that, or you can bind it. So wrap your right arm around your right knee and then reach back with your left arm. And then you can also do the same thing. Take your left arm, I'll show you the side view. Take your left arm, wrap it around the left leg, and then catch that hand with your right hand. And then we're gonna do a fun couple of a little bit more advanced yoga poses. Now I say advanced, it's taken me a long time to learn how to do these. So don't feel bad. You might just be halfway somewhere. I'm gonna do the crow pose, and I do these crow hops. So I'm picking one foot up off the floor at a time, and eventually you come to where you can lift both feet off the floor and balance on your hands and hold. See how long you can hold it. And then carefully set your feet down. Another way you can also do this pose is take your arms through your legs. So my hands are back here, and I'm gonna walk my hands back into a flat position on the floor, on the mat. So now I'm gonna sit on my arms and lift my feet up off the floor. Woo. And then I'm gonna balance this way. Whoa. And then I'm gonna come down carefully and gracefully like everyone does. So that's just it for your little thigh stretch and a couple of yoga advanced poses that benefit opening the hips and also work a little bit in the legs. Hope you have a great rest of the day, and thank you for joining me. Bye.